We've got a lot of great new videos out recently, and I mean a lot. Alex Burston has subtly quit Razors, Ground Control and Rain. Roces have got 2 new skates out. There's been more updates on the Them 901, and could Cameron Talbott finally be getting a pro skate from blank? If you want to find out more, let's get into it. Alex Burston recently released a new street section with Blade Life clothing, and it's further evidence that he is one of the most stylish skaters the UK has ever produced. In this video he tackles the rugged, challenging, limited and in some cases just downright poor street spots in his native Stockport, and no one gets more out of those spots than Alex. His posture on grinds is exquisite. The way he gets so low and just glides in that kind of unwavering stance is majestic. They need to erect a statue of Alex in that square with the black ledges that he's always skating, and it's just him forever posed in a true topsole. Ho 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 ho! If you watch to the end, you may have noticed in the credits that Alex Burston quietly announces that he is no longer riding for Razors. He says, "Razors, Ground Control, Rain, thank you for the support throughout the years. You've taken me around the world and given me some of the best times of my life. I truly appreciate you all. We had some good times, but it's time to move on." There's a rumour floating around that Alex is now riding for Echo skates, and apparently he's been spotted around Manchester skating the Echo Verve. Could Alex be the catalyst for more people getting excited about Echo as a brand? Apparently he's working on a new video, so time will tell. The Ludus crew out of Austria have released several really good videos in recent years, and they've continued that trend with their latest outing, Mount Average. There's no intro, it just dives straight into the action, and each skater brings something to the video. I was particularly impressed with this line from Stefan Moore. "Negative acid to wrap around alley-oop topsole is one satisfying looking switch up." Stefan Paul was probably the biggest surprise for me, and it was a pleasant surprise. I really enjoyed all his 1-foot tricks, like his torque slides, his back slides. I absolutely loved this little shuffle to zero spin fish. That guy was clearly impressed too. Mathieu delivered another section that was just as enjoyable as any of the parts he released last year. I particularly enjoyed this clever little number. The highlight for me was Gabriel Hayden's section. Gabriel is one of my favourite European skaters of all time, so I get excited about any video that he features in, and this one delivered. Gabriel is a tall guy. Tall guys don't generally look that good when they skate. I'm 5'11" and I look as if I am like 6'7" when I skate. When I talk to Gabriel Hayden, he is taller than me. I am looking up, and he skates like he is light as a feather and graceful as a swan. It is ridiculous. I also really enjoyed all the little variations of shuffles that he does to grinds in this section. There's quite a few examples, each one a little bit different in their own way, and each one is really impressive to watch. If you've not seen the ender to his section yet, I'm not going to spoil it, but it is ridiculous. All I can say is the crew in Vienna, Austria is strong as hell, and they are putting out a shitload of amazing videos. So keep up the good work, boys. The only disappointments I had about the video is that it doesn't have chapter markers, so you can't quickly rewatch your favourite sections. You need to scroll through the video to find them. My only other complaint is there's no Marius Gale section. He has a few clips at the end of Michael Wietzman's section. He filmed a bunch of it. You can see him. He's there. He's with them. Where's the section? In other video news, Brian Freeman is back with another episode of his excellent video series Bridges, which shines a light on figures within the rollerblading community. In this third episode, he visits Montre, Livingston in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we hear how Montre first formed an attachment to aggressive skating.
When I first saw skating, like aggressive skating, in the X Games, and maybe it was the X Games, could have been like an ASA or something. Okay. I don't know. ESPN somewhere. Yeah, but it was on TV.
Gravity Games.
It was on TV regardless. It saw Frankie. my first initial thought was, oh shit, black people do this.
Yeah, it's great.
Yo, that's cool. I like his style. He looks like me. I was already rollerblading, clearly. You know, it was already a part of my life. I loved it I hated walking.
Yeah.
I rollerbladed everywhere. So after seeing Frankie, man, bro, it changed everything.
We also hear from many of Montre's friends and acquaintances, and they talk about the impact he's had on their local scene and the culture at large. And we also get to hear from his mum about how he's always just been this really driven character.
I think that's when he started hanging around with Dre and stuff, and he was like, Mom, would you buy me these pair of skates? And they were like $300 for Christmas. And he's like, I promise you, you'll never have to buy me skates anymore. And so we got them those skates and never bought any more. So that was like one of my proudest moments and when he became pro. So just to see him excited about something that he loves, really.
You also get a look at Montre's home life, and if it wasn't obvious by now, Montre is one of the hardest working people in rollerblading. He's constantly striving to better himself and learn new skills and talents, and this is just another example of that. Speaking of Montre Livingston, he follows up his Pro Skate promo from last year and the subsequent remix by Hawk Trackler with a new section promoting his two Iqon Pro Skates. The filming isn't so great this time, and it looks like a large portion of this video was filmed on a 360 cam, which when it comes to aggressive footage I always find a bit jarring and unappealing. But Montre, as always, is skating at a phenomenal level, so you're willing to overlook the video footage in terms of the quality of the skating. I love the clever footwork on this ledge switch up. It looks like he's just making it up as he goes along. Then again, that's what you do when you're one of the greats. And this ender proves that Montre Livingston can still lace a gap, even a sketchy one off loads of sheets of scrap wood. People have often asked why no one has ever done the Leon 25 on rollerblades. I genuinely think Montre Livingston could do it. He's done massive gaps, he's brave enough to try it, and there's a lot of life left in those springy legs of his.
You can't stop me. I'm close to 40 and I feel like I'm 25.
Could we crowdfund to get Montre Livingston out to Leon for a week to take care of business? Rope in a photographer, get a couple of filmers to document it properly? I think he could do it. Orange Wheel Co are back with another instalment of their Orange video series, and this time it features Mathieu Ledoux and Charles Nantel. I guess it's the old boys' turn to show these young bucks how it's done. Remember when Mathieu Ledoux got a Pro USD carbon, then he dropped 3 clips to promote it? 3 clips, then just disappeared off the face of the earth for several years. That is wild. Mathieu has always stood out for his distinctive approach to skating, which incorporates parkour, improvisational movements, and garnishes on tricks, and this section features all of those elements. He's got his famous hand vaults, he's also got the whippy airs that he's known for, and he's got those famously fidgety foot movements. There's a nice variety of tricks on display here, and he always finds a way of throwing a few surprises in there, which I absolutely love to see. Charles Nantel also puts in a strong performance with stylish, well-executed tricks on a wide variety of obstacles. I've always felt like his approach to skating is just really understated and the kind of thing that you would only appreciate if you've actually skated for a long time, because there are really subtle nuances to it. Plus, it's really impressive to see that he's still skating at this level after all these years. I'm not sure how many more installments Orange Wheel Co have got to go with this video series, but it's building a lot of strength and turning into something really impressive. We're halfway through the video. I just want to give a giant shout out to my Patreon supporters. They are listed on the screen now. You can join the Wheel Scene Patreon for as little as £3 a month, and there's a bunch of videos on there that aren't on the YouTube channel, and you'll be supporting me in what I do. Armelle Tisler recently released a new section for USD skates called Vacances en Barcelone. Ooh la la. She also used it as the perfect opportunity to show off her snazzy talons. Rawr! It's quite a chilled affair, especially if you've seen Armelle at Winter Clash, where she's dropping backfires 450 out on drop boxes and properly going for it. But there are some decent tricks in here, like where she shows off her tap dancing skills on this rail box. Also, shout out to Armelle for using Acceptable in the 80s by Scottish crooner Calvin Harris. French-Scottish relations are stronger than ever. Merci beaucoup. Iqon haven't given us that much media to get excited about ever since they launched, apart from really good sections from Chad Hornish, Sasha Lopez, who is no longer on the team, and the recent Montre Livingston Pro Skate promo. All of the team style videos that they've released so far have been forgettable at best, but they have just revamped the pro team by adding Yarrow Frein and Lauric Picard, who was originally on Flow or Amateur, I think it was, for Iqon, and then left to join Roces, and now he's back, and it seems like there's a little bit more energy around the brand now. Everyone gets good footage in this one. I especially like this ledge transfer by Lauric. And as always, Montre delivers excellent skating and some antics. It's also good to see Yarrow Frein looking at home on his new skates, looking comfortable, getting a few clips in there. Hopefully this is a sign of more team style videos to come from Iqon. Magic Boots just uploaded a new section of Tomo Prisbolic called 3 Days in LA. They chose a Sleater Kinney track for this, which instantly warms my heart because Sleater Kinney is one of my favourite bands of all time. So if you want to get my good books and you want me to say good things about your videos, use Sleater Kinney. The boss man Nils Janssens also makes an appearance with a few clips, including this kink rail one. Tomo's latest piece features ditch skating, some stylish street skating, and hill bombs. What's not to love? In case you missed it, What's Brewing are back for season 2, and it's already got some memorable moments, like when Chris Lever decided to combine wild swimming with rollerblading by taking a dive in some freezing cold harbour water.
He's gone in! No! No! That's chilly. Oh mate, how are you not realising when he's sat?
And recent Razors signing Nico Salomon brings calisthenics to rollerblading by combining monkey bars in this line. It's great to see that they're sticking with it, they're releasing consistent videos and building a bit of a following, and I think it's only going to get better and better. Anyway, that's enough about the videos. Far too many videos. Let's get into some product news. The M Skates have provided us with 2 updates for their new 901 skate. The first is what appears to be a newly designed sole plate. This one has a rounder backslide groove, and judging from the images, it looks to be slightly wider. That means people like me are less likely to miss on topsides. I mean, let's not get carried away. I'm still going to miss topsides, but hopefully a little bit less. They've also released a couple of images of their new anti-rocker frame. The question is, when are they going to make the bridge hardware stronger? It shouldn't be that easy to over-tighten the bolts, John. Roces have announced 2 new skates, and the images are now out in the wild. The first one is the M12 Plus. One of the biggest complaints about the Majestic 12 is that the sole plate is too narrow. Well, Roces have listened to the people and they've made some tasteful adjustments. It's now slightly wider, and it also comes with the RL2 premium liner, so they've made it a little bit more upgradey, and it's also come with the RF1 aftermarket frame, so this could be the kind of most highest spec Roces Majestic 12 they've ever released, possibly. Roces have also announced a new Fifth Element Pro Skate for everyone's favourite Russian clown.
Именно патриотический настрой граждан.
No, not that one. The other Russian clown, Ilia Savoson. Oh my god. I mean, that's just bloody hideous, isn't it? Let's just move this along. I can't. It seems there's a few brands debuting new skates at Winter Clash 2025. Them are showcasing the new 901, Faction are unleashing their plastic skate, and it would appear that Blank are following suit. They've put up an Instagram teaser with the outline of a skate, and it says Winter Clash Reveal 2025. In the description it says, something big is rolling your way. Rumour has it it's a cream coloured Cameron Talbott Pro Skate, and I've just got one thing to say about that. It's about damn time! Tell him, Lizzo! Damn right it's about damn time. Cameron Talbott has been putting in work. He's not just been putting in work, he's been putting in overtime, on call, night shift, all of it. He dropped like what, 4 sections last year? And they were all phenomenal. And that is on top of all the other countless great sections he's released in recent years. Give him a damn skate already! I guess this means they finally managed to get rid of all those Sean Keane Pro skates they were sitting on. It might have been easier to sell them if they didn't sack him from the team while there were still so many available, but I'm not a businessman, what do I know? That's it for the news. There were so many videos there. Which one was your favourite? Which one was your least favourite? Let me know in the comments. What do you think of the upgrades to the 901 that they've advertised so far? Are you into them or not? What do you think about the new Roces premium skate? What do you think about that absolute howler of an Ilia Savoson skate? Don't let my opinion sway you. And let me know if you've picked up any of the standard V2 Omnis yet, either the Yandriel or the new Team Skate. Let me know how you're getting on with them, because I ordered a pair in large, they arrived and didn't fit. So I'm gonna now need to try the XL. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Well, I ponder that and all the other mistakes I've made in life. Speak to you guys soon.